Good afternoon, everybody, and I want to welcome you to the SnapEx live stream. Okay, greetings from Hong Kong. I'm Cathal. I'm the CEO of SnapEx, and directly
Hey,
above me.
How, it's not on yet. Yeah, the live stream is not on yet.
It's not on yet.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Now we're good to go. Great stuff. Okay, so good evening, everybody from Hong Kong. I'm Cathal, I'm the CEO of SnapEx, and I want to give a very warm welcome to everybody in our global community to join us tonight. Directly above me up here, we have Julian Ong. So, Julian, do you want to give a very quick self-introduction?
Hi, everyone. So this is Julian here, and I'm the CMO of SnapEx, and we're happy to do this AMA with one of the biggest community in Vietnam, Blogtienao. Right, so the group, yeah, they are ready for that also. Let's go.
Let me have the first. Oh.
Great stuff. So, yeah, like we said before, we are in the community right now on our Telegram AMA, but we feel that in order to connect with our community, that it's significantly better to be able to do a live stream simultaneously, just to be able to build that sense of community, to be able to answer questions, and to have a sense of connectivity with our broader audience. And that to us is a very, very important facet of SnapEx, that we want to engage, we want to hear from you, and we want to answer your questions no matter what they are. Okay, so you're going to see quite a lot of questions coming up in the Telegram community, so let's get to them. So sometimes you're going to see me a bit quiet because I'll be typing out an answer, but that's okay. Likewise with Julian, and you'll see us kind of coordinating, so you'll see a little bit about how an AMA works on Telegram. And that's one of the things we're really excited about doing. So what we are going to do is give a very quick response to the question, okay?
Yeah.
So I gave the usual thing, just mentioned that we are doing great. In my case, I just said greetings from Hong Kong. And in the case of Julian, I don't think people really know this, but Julian is currently based in Ho Chi Minh City in the south of Vietnam. He's been there for quite some time. He absolutely loves the place. And we're really pleasured to actually be here with this community. I'll go first for this question, though, Julian, just to introduce myself. You go next, okay?
Yeah, sure.
So what I am going to do, I'm going to type out the answer very quickly. So I'm just going to type it out very quickly.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Yeah, sorry for not talking so much now because we are looking at the Telegram group actually.
Correct.
Yeah, but we'll try our best to to speak to you guys, and you guys you're welcome to say anything in the live chat. Please comment anything. You can have fun with all the community, all the people in the live chat. Yep.
So that's really good. So Lily there has just mentioned that we have two platforms take place in the AMA. So for this particular one, we are going to be doing it primarily in English, though actually Julian and I can both speak Chinese. So if you would like to see a Chinese one in the future, feel free to let us know. And likewise, we can do Vietnamese, but it would need to go through a translator. That is the only problem. And you can see Julian right there. So actually in front of me, I've got two computers. So if you look to my right over here, you can see that I've got a second computer open, and I'm doing the AMA basically on this MacBook that's directly in front of me. So that's a very good point. So as Julian pointed out, that there will be airdrops on both platforms, not just our platform, but also on their platform. And it's just to be able to reward the users who choose to be engaged, who choose to actually stay tuned, and who really want to find out more. And that's one of the things that really makes us excited about running this platform, because it is a legacy product. We do have a name. We do have an extensive reputation in Vietnam, Indonesia, throughout all our countries of operation, really. And we're really happy to actually have you guys joining us in this amazing journey, kind of as we go from being a very big exchange in Asia to a very big trading platform globally. The way we define ourselves, and this is something I constantly emphasize, is that we are almost like the midpoint between FTX and eToro. We regularly joke, if you bring the two together, they were to have a baby, you basically get SnapEx. And that's the way we like to keep it, that basically we offer simplicity, intuitiveness, and ease of use. And what that means is that it's very, very difficult to make a mistake when using SnapEx. But no matter what occurs, you will always have the support you need when using the app. And that's a great thing about it. Okay, so we are just engaging in the community here. In the BTA community, one of the things you see is Julian is typing. So actually you can see that it's not one of those AMAs where we receive the questions and we just copy and paste, but we actively engage with the questions. Solely because we much prefer actually talking to people directly. And when you have that sense that it's just copy and paste, it takes that sense of connection away. You're kind of rigging the game, and you're making people ask you the questions you want to be asked, but you're never really asking the questions that need to be asked, or answering the questions that need to be asked. And that creates a disconnect between the broader public and the people running a project. And that disconnect can often be a very toxic thing. So really what we love is just the ability to be able to keep it engaged, connected, and to be able to make sure that no matter what, we're always there. You always have a voice in the community, and you're always able to talk to us directly. Okay, so great stuff. Julian has finished his answer. Okay, and I could easily try to pronounce the Vietnamese, but there is not a chance that I am going to do that. Haven't even taken basic Vietnamese elocution. Okay, and God, they really do offer great services. I mean, they're our partners, by the way. But one of the things that they're doing, they're just like translating everything in real time, which is just really good to see. I mean, really, they're a fantastic community. And Julian has been working with them for quite a long time and has always said nothing but good things about them. Okay, and you can see my WhatsApp going off, my Telegram going off. You know the way they say crypto is a 24/7 industry? Trust me, they are not lying. Okay, so that is those questions answered in the meantime. So Julian just introduced himself there. Right now, give a brief introduction about SnapEx.
Yeah. So we are talking about what is SnapEx. So I think everyone here have heard multiple times. So who are we? So we are a simple contract for different trading platforms. And to us, trading should be very, very easy, should be very transparent, and should be very, very fair. And that's why we named the brand as SnapEx. Because trading should be just a few clicks. Trading is just a snap.
Correct. And one of the things that actually even people themselves don't fully realize is that today, we were actually featured in Yahoo Finance. So actually, it's one of the things that we should actually include here, that we were included in Yahoo Finance today. And it's because of our stock partnerships that we were included, because a lot of companies in the digital asset space actually lack the ability to be able to go into traditional finance. And a lot of the time when people say they want to be that bridge between traditional and digital finance, or the final bridge, the final frontier, as they like to say, between traditional and digital finance, the big thing is they often lack the ability to go into traditional finance. And oftentimes this is because, number one, they don't have the banking partnerships. Number two, they do not have the regulatory knowledge. And one thing is, as a financial company, especially when acting internationally, you need to have a very in-depth understanding of regulation. That's something I cannot emphasize enough. And when you're talking about Yahoo Finance, that in many ways is sort of a vindication of the services you want to provide, the value added provisions that are being made, and everything that is happening within the space. They always say 2019 is the year that crypto grew up. Really, it's 2021 where you're really starting to see the real adoption of it. And that's something we're really excited about. It's something that we see as a major, major benefit to people globally, and something that can really reduce the barriers to entry in finance. And actually, that's what SnapEx is all about. It's all about making CFD trading available to the wider public. Now, some people might be asking, well, why don't you do spot? Why don't you do futures, etc.? And actually, there's a very important reason for that, and a lot of it relates to the stocks. So, because CFD platforms and CFD trading does not involve the transfer of ownership of an underlying asset, be it cryptocurrency, a commodity, or anything else. The main thing is, with regards CFD platforms, they do not involve the transfer of ownership. Thus, you do not need to go through a licensed broker, and you do not need to be an accredited investor, which is one of the key things about this particular platform. And that's one of the things that we are ultra excited and very happy about being able to provide to the market. Now, they're asking us another question. Congrats for the great partnership, SnapEx. And I'll just respond here.
Yeah. So we have finished talking about who we are and who is SnapEx. So let's see what is the next questions.
All right, that is good. So I just mentioned basically what I mentioned there, that it's all about our venture into the traditional financial market. That is a very big thing about it, okay? And we can see quite a lot of people, wow, we're seeing so much, already there is so much enthusiasm, so much interest in this particular live stream, and it's really good to see. All right, segment 1, selected questions from the community. And segment 2 is going to be, well, this is going to be a lot of fun, isn't it? Oh, we are. They're asking us if we're ready to go.
Then a ring.
And like I said, it's just a matter of we love our community. We love engaging with them. And actually, I firmly believe that in a leadership position in particular, you always need to have the willingness, the will to talk to the community, to talk to people. And the reason I have seen a lot of CEOs fail in any position is because they sit in their offices and they're never facing the market. And it's never a good way to talk or discover what the market really really desires. And that's the main thing about it, okay? I strongly believe that this part will bring lots of knowledge to our community. Absolutely. Totally agree there. I think that actually live questions and live audiences will actually bring much more knowledge, understanding to the actual community itself, okay? So the first question is going to come from a man called James Ian. Let's see.
James, congratulations to James. Oh.
Yeah, well, any question is good, especially love. You know, a lot of people try to shy away from those difficult questions, okay? So what I'll do, I'll take this one, Julian, okay?
Sure,
so
definitely.
I will do that right now, okay?
So I think some people so the first question is talking about Snap tokens, tokenomics, and talk about total supply and the price per token, how many tokens will be made in the future, and how many tokens will be locked by the team, by the investors. Yeah, I think some people might, curious about this. So while Carl is answering the question in the community, let me go a little bit about our tokenomics. All right, so our total supply of Snap tokens, there will be 2 billion. Yeah, there will be 2 billion tokens in the total.
Divided into 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Divided into 4 separate rounds.
Yeah, and what make everyone here, you should actually really pay attention to us is we would do a special round, we would do a special private round for the SnapEx users, especially exclusively for the SnapEx users to buy the Snap tokens at a lower price than the public round. And what is even better is if you are the SnapEx users, before September, you have already owned an account, you can actually buy a higher allocation than the other SnapEx users, as part of our appreciation towards your support, towards your trust to SnapEx along the journey. So what is the price? All right, the price for the exclusive private round for you guys is 0.02, right? 0.02 per token. So remember to follow us and stay tuned on when to buy and how to buy. Yeah. So talk about the vesting, how many tokens will be locked by the team. So the team tokens will be locked at least for a year, as part of the commitment for us to grow the project in the longer term. Oh, yeah. Carl.
Yes.
Carl, they said that you have to roll the Telegram group.
Oh yes, indeed.
So
didn't realize it wasn't rolling.
Yeah, too many things at the same time. You're multitasking.
That's very, very true. Okay, that's a very good point. So very good questions coming in there. I'm very happy with this community. Really a very clever community, a very bright community. And that's what I love to see.
Yeah.
So it shows that we're in good company.
Yeah, so the tokens will be unlocked. 20% of the tokens will be unlocked on day one for private round for our SnapEx community.
Correct.
And if you happen to miss out on the round, don't worry. We have another public round, which the token will start selling at 0.025, where the unlock on day one will be 25%. So how many tokens on day one? We'll be actually releasing 47 million tokens on day one, which put our total day one market cap at only 1.18 million.
Absolutely. And that's a really good thing about it, that we're really actually making sure that, especially it's the public that stand to gain the most with the unlock schedule, because on day one, more tokens are released from the public round than the rounds before it. So 25% of tokens from the public round will be unlocked on day one. 20% of the community sale tokens will be unlocked on day one. 15% of the private tokens and 10% of the seed round tokens. And that's what's really cool about what we are doing and about how the tokenomics are designed. meaning that it's the public that stands to benefit more from the tokenomics. So we see it as something that is highly democratized, highly equitable, and something that delivers an enormous amount of value to all stakeholders in the actual company. Okay, so now we are hearing some different questions. Okay, thanks guys. Now, great details and very, very specific. I just mentioned to Lily there that actually one of our core values is to be very transparent, very specific, and just to give them the information that they are looking for. Because quite a lot of the time, like we said, it's just like organizations will try to answer the questions they want to be asked rather than the questions they were asked. And the problem is you're not really talking to the community if you're doing that. All right, so Julian, I will let you answer this one because you're talking about NFTs. NFT, by the way, are Julian's main game there. Okay, so just to give a bit more detail about the nature of NFTs on the platform.
Okay, the second one, let's tell our audience what's the question.
Yeah.
So
So
they say that NFT is in the top trends in the crypto world right now. So what do we think about this? And does Snap have any plans to add NFT to our ecosystem?
Cool. So Julian, I'll let you answer that in the group, and I'll actually take this one live if you'd like. Okay.
For sure.
Sure thing. Okay. So we actually do believe that within the traditional space that NFTs happen to be one of the hottest trends in crypto. Okay. And one of the great things about non-fungible tokens is it can vary in terms of the value that it delivers to the market. Now, the mistake I believe a lot of crypto companies make is they often don't have use cases for their NFTs, meaning that they either depreciate in value or there's just art. That's really what they are. They're just pieces of art. And one of the main things that I believe is that when we're, I would suppose, moving forward, that actually, given the fact that you're talking about DeFi, you're talking about centralized exchanges, and you're talking about how to actually incorporate NFTs into the actual CFD space, you're talking about how to actually deliver a use case. And that's going to be one of the main things with our upcoming NFT drop. It is that there will be a use case. There will be a use case as well for the Snap tokens, for the pre-existing Snap points, and you are going to see those unveiled either at the end of December or the beginning of January. Our team has been working very, very hard on this, but we can guarantee you that it is something that you are going to love. And it is something that we believe will bring enormous value to the community as a whole. So that's basically one of the main things, okay? So basically one of the main things would actually be increasing the use cases for NFTs. We believe that certain organizations like FTX, for example, they've done it very well. And ultimately, it's all about how do you actually bring a complementary value-added proposition to the market. That's one of the key things to always ask. And actually, NFTs and the differentiator on SnapEx is that we do believe that, oh, nice answer, Julia, is that basically that they can offer, that was a very quick translation too. They can offer a very big impact to the users as a whole. Okay, we're getting some very good questions coming in here. Okay, let's see what the next ones are. Okay, thank you for the question. Jing Du Ya. So definitely a very good question there. Absolutely. So some very good questions coming in right there. Let's move on to the next one. Whatever it is, Julian, I'll take this.
Sure.
Bring it on. Three.
Yeah,
Can you talk more about the new features of the exchange in the future? It seems a good question for our community, and I guess most of the audience have concerns about the future features. Sorry, I realized I mumbled this one a little bit to myself. Okay, so Julian himself has been one of the longest term members of the SnapEx team. And actually, he has seen the growth and the evolution of the platform from the very beginning. Okay, so I'll let Julian talk for the moment, and I'll type out the answer.
All right, sure. Thanks, Carl. Thanks for typing out the answers.
You're okay.
Yeah, so they talk about, what is the questions again?
The new features of SnapEx.
Okay, yeah, can we talk about the new features that SnapEx is going to launch in the future? Thanks to Marian Nguyen for these questions. So yeah, first, one news. So if you actually follow SnapEx, you realize that we did a minor maintenance this morning, and it's actually for the preparation for adding new pairs. Right, so we are expecting to release an additional 7 new pairs in the next 2 weeks. The pairs will be announced, and I'll say the top 2 pairs that you guys voted in the group will be selected. So do follow our official channel, and they will be ready really soon. And we're expecting to release like 1 to 3 new pairs on every week if everything goes well. Then we expect to include NFT in our ecosystem. So I think we answered about NFT in the earlier questions. And we are actually also developing social trading now, which some people will call it copy trade. So this is a good news for a lot of new traders, a lot of people who are not so familiar with trading, but you want to make some profit, you can actually follow the trades of those professional traders.
Correct.
And also, yeah, we expect to release this function also in the Q1 of 2022. And there's one very innovative product developed by our CTO, Mr. Peter Chong. It's called SnapQuant, right? So it's a quantitative trading. It's a trading based on the big database. And yeah, I saw that someone asked about staking function in the live chat. So to answer this, since it's related to our new feature, yes, there's also the staking functions after the launch of Snap tokens. And now we are only talking about crypto, right? So why not we talk a little bit outside of crypto? Right? So beyond crypto, we are also looking to include stocks trading, index, commodities, options. So there are many more choices for you to actually trade on SnapEx. That's part of our plan to merge traditional finance with the crypto industry. And I think we show it just now. And we have already published the announcement that we have already entered the agreement with Granting Securities, a licensed stockbroker from Hong Kong, to actually allow us to list digitized stocks on SnapEx. Digitized. It's hard to pronounce, man.
It's very, very difficult to pronounce. So yeah, just to add a little bit more onto what Julian was talking about. So actually, in terms of the value-added propositions, kind of towards the end, I like this compliment that SnapEx is on fire. Not literally, but we're actually making quite a lot of big adjustments. So,
yeah, so of course we are very excited with all the new features coming up.
That's great.
And we hope that you have the same feeling as us.
Absolutely. And the great thing is that, like we said, it's just that the way SnapEx is designed, it's basically done in such a way to make sure that the vast majority of the benefits and the growth of SnapEx is actually delivered back to the user as opposed to kind of held by the team. That's one of the big things about it. And like I said, that's the thing I love about the crypto community, that there is an awful lot in terms of, how would I best describe this? In terms of enthusiasm, in terms of drive, and in terms of the ability just to be able to get a new project to really take off. Okay, so right now they're typing out the next question. So let's see what they are coming out with right now. I'm going to give the customary reminder to join our group too.
Okay, the next question, I'll take that.
Okay. Oh, I like that. You don't even know what's coming up and you take it. That's what I love.
Yeah, definitely. We need to have the confidence to do that, right?
Okay. Huayangok 10. Oh, cool.
Let me see.
Launchpad.
Okay, the next question was sent by Huyen Ngok.
So while Julian is focusing on that question, I'll talk a bit more about the Launchpad plans, okay? That yes, we will indeed have a large number of projects that will be listed on our platform and available to the community before they're available for public sale. So just imagine there's this really hot project. It's been promoted in all the big crypto media outlets, and it is something that has got a lot of momentum behind it. But how do you guarantee that you can actually get your token on day one? Well, launchpads are a very, very good way to make that happen. And the great thing about actually going through a launchpad is effectively that they will actually do quite a lot of the promotion and the marketing for you. But who do they do the promotion and the marketing with? Well, it's among their own community. That's effectively how launchpads work, okay? Now, when you're talking about the use case for a launchpad, just imagine Vietnamese projects, Southeast Asian projects, all these different projects that will be hoping to, I would say, learn more about other projects. They can actually do so via SnapEx. And that's the really cool thing about us. So we'll be doing a lot of videos like these, a lot of Facebook Lives, a lot of live streams, etc., just in order to be able to make people aware that these really cool initiatives are indeed happening. Okay, so let's have a look over here yet again. So Julian is typing out as we speak. Genuinely a lot of great stuff. And that's why I like these. It's just like, if we were just typing, it wouldn't mean much. But it's much better just to actually, have this window into our office, into what we are talking about, kind of what we're discussing, what happens, and kind of just so you see what the atmosphere is like over here in the SnapEx HQ. So I'm in the SnapEx HQ right now. Julian himself is in Ho Chi Minh City, but I'm in the SnapEx HQ over here and really enjoying it. It's one of the great places to work, and I'm really proud of the fact that we're in such a young, vibrant, and dynamic company. I believe that me and Julian are actually the oldest people who work here, actually. I'm 31. Julian is also the same age. So, absolutely. Okay.
Oh, someone is asking me for coffee. So cool.
Who's asking you for coffee?
I have no idea. Let me reply to him or her.
Hopefully a her in your case. So I just gave the reminder there, just not to forget to subscribe to our community. Don't forget, because we'll be sharing a lot of our updates there on our Twitter, on our Facebook, on our website, and of course on Telegram itself. So that's the main thing that we strongly encourage people to do. Just if you don't want to miss out on anything, just be sure to subscribe to the community and all that. So that is and like I said to Lily, she's really good. She's been really good in terms of being able to spread the word. I would suppose making the broader public aware of the initiatives we are running, what we are doing, and how we intend to develop as a platform. That's a very big thing about it. Yeah, it's really, really good. Okay, and Lily right now, as we speak, is typing out another question. Let's see what this is. Okay, whatever it is, I'll take this one.
Sure. Cool, man.
Always ready for these. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be a good one, okay?
Yeah, some
So,
people
is
actually
it-
ask about airdrops,
Oh, yeah.
right? So now we are answering the airdrops.
Lily's also definitely watching the stream, which is also really cool to see. Okay, and let's see, let's do a quick edit there. And thanks for the question. So, Julian, you can talk for the moment while I'm in the middle of this.
Yeah, I'm actually replying them, in the live chat. Sometimes it's quite fun.
Oh, you're actually replying to them directly. And it's amazing that actually Lily is responding to the live stream in the actual Telegram chat. It's really, really good. Okay.
Seeing the CEO very serious topic. How you need to be less serious.
Am I serious? I think I'm pretty laid back.
We are not going to answer too many questions in the live chat for now, but please stay with us so we can pick your questions to answer later.
No, like I always said, it's a very good community. They've been nothing but great. And also with the Vietnam space, they've always been nothing but very active supporters in terms of what they are willing to do and in terms of, I would suppose, just making Vietnam a very good country in terms of crypto adoption. There's a very vibrant scene from the north all the way to the south. And actually, Julian has seen its growth firsthand. He's actually been in Vietnam since 2018, so for a very, very long time. So his experience of growth and is one of the people who is very excited about the prospects moving forward in Vietnam. Very good. Okay, so I would love to know how to pronounce Bao Tran. How do you pronounce her name? Lily Tran is much easier to pronounce. Much, much easier to pronounce.
Oh.
Now let's see what the next question is going to be. The next one is going to be a very big one, I believe. So looking at this, there is quite a lot of activity there. So I believe that what normally happens during an AMA is that there normally comes a point at which they briefly open the chat, allow the questions to roll in, and trust me, there are normally quite a lot. And then they normally just choose like the best ones. But I'm not sure if it follows this particular format. But once again, we will be answering the different questions that will be coming up over the course of this, okay? Now I think everyone can join and earn Snap points then. We finally finished the segment, guys. Right? So that's really good. And it's really good to see that the community has a much better view of what SnapEx is, what we do, our value proposition moving forward, and kind of how we want and intend to grow as an organization, and the values that we intend to project as we continue our journey into making the mass adoption of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology possible. Right?
Yeah. Let's go. So now we have the third section now, right?
Segment 2, I believe. Live questions from the audience
Yeah, I
in the
lost
AMA.
count. Sorry.
Got quite a lot of people watching, which is very encouraging to see, which is awesome. I love seeing that. Love seeing such activity, you know?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, that's a lot of questions. There are regularly quite a lot that come in, but now we're going to have to scroll all the way to the bottom. I don't know how we're going to do that.
So, Messi, Cathal asked you to sing a song.
Pardon?
Someone asking you to sing a song.
I am not going to sing a song on a live stream. There is, maybe if the what do you call it?
Oh, I will say that when SnapEx do 100 times, Carl will do a live stream, sing a song on live stream.
That I will do. If we do 100x on day one, I absolutely will do it. Everyone is really keen and excited. Well, that's why we do it.
Oh, yeah. So we have to choose how many questions?
As many as we want.
Oh. I need some time to go over the questions.
Okay, I'll let you kind of choose which ones you like. And of course they improve that, well, not improve. They brought a photo of Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo being one of my favorite cartoons growing up. So.
Okay, to pick 5 questions. All right. Yeah, it's really hard. Oh.
It's very difficult. So Julian is typing one right now. So while he's typing, I will answer. Or while I'm looking, he will talk. It's very good dynamic. It's almost like we have a telepathy going on. The last thing we want is silence. We always want to have somebody talking at all times. That's a very big thing. We are able to multitask. In the world of crypto, it's very important to multitask, okay? Okay, I actually do like this question. Okay, I'll answer the first question here, Julian. Okay.
Oh, sure.
It's Hop. Okay, Hop is saying, are you planning to promote in countries and regions where English is not so good?
Oh yeah, we actually just solved this problem actually.
Okay, so. So I'm going to let them know the first thing they do is join the SnapEx global community. So.
Yeah, I'm still going through the questions. Okay, I'll choose this question. Does the project tokens have any coin buyback burning to increase the value of tokens and attract investors to participate? Okay, I'll answer this one. Oh, right.
Also,
Please bear with us. As two of us, we are actually busy typing the answers. Yeah, but you guys can have fun in the live chat. Just know some new people in the live chat. Make it like your house. Be relaxed. Okay, I've answered one question, Scott.
sure thing.
Right, so there will be a buyback and tokens burning. So we will use up to 20% of the net revenues from the trading fees to actually buy back the Snap tokens in the market, and these tokens will be burned. Oh, we have a guy named Jackie Chong. So what's your relationship with Jackie Chong?
Mine?
Oh, no, I'm just looking at the live chat. So let me go back to the committee and select the next question.
Okay, good. So yeah, so one of the things that they just asked us there, are we going to target countries, or I don't really like the word target, to be honest with you. I much prefer to say the word enter into regions where English is not necessarily the first language of those places. Okay. First and foremost, actually, both Julian and I are multilingual. What do I mean by multilingual? It means that actually we can speak multiple languages. Actually, English isn't even my first language. I grew up speaking Irish. So at home, I would speak Irish with my parents, siblings, and then outside, I would speak English at school. And growing up, I also learned German and Mandarin Chinese. So I can actually speak Chinese, which surprises a lot of people. But I'm a firm believer in that if you're going into any new country, any new region, or any new market, it's imperative, very, very important, that you localize your strategy. And when I say localize your strategy, it doesn't only mean bringing products that might have a fit to the market, but unless you're able to communicate with your audience, there is no way in which you're going to gain traction in the market. And that's one thing that we have always believed, that it is very, very important to be able to deliver that. So when I say communication, what that means is speaking the local language, creating content in their local language, or something that appeals to the local customs, and all these different things. So and all the way down to customer service. Okay, when we talk about customer service, that involves kind of like how you engage with the customer directly on a daily and repeated basis. So that's what is vital in my mind to us as an organization. Okay, so Julian right now is typing out an answer, and
Yeah, so I chose a question that asks us to describe our partnership so far, and I really love these type of questions, as we have a lot of really great partners in the space.
Yep.
So yeah, like for instance, now we are actually doing our AMA in Blogtienao community, and Blogtienao is it's one of the biggest media in Vietnam. They post really great influence in the crypto space in Vietnam, and not only in Vietnam, actually in global. So we have formed a lot of partnerships with many great partners from Vietnam, from Indonesia, from India, from the Europe, and we even have partners from outside of crypto, like Gransim Securities, who are in the traditional finance, like for example, Hex Trust. So we have a lot of great partners.
Solution.
Yeah.
FinTech not as a fast track, but the FinTech fast track program. Union Bank, Security Bank, Geo. Custodian firm, and also
Yeah, so how many questions we have answered?
So I answered another one there, okay? And it was asking about the team itself. So just to give an overview, actually, I'm a big believer that actually a project is only so as strong as the team that it holds, okay? That's something that I am a very firm believer in, okay? Now, when I say it's something that we are very firm believers in, so I personally worked for one of Southeast Asia's only fully central bank licensed exchanges.
Okay, that is our COO.
Correct. Our COO, yes, I will change that. COO, a bit of a typo there. So let's have a look and let's see who wants to answer the next one first.
All right, let's pick and let's see who picked the questions first. And don't forget that we still have questions in our live chat, our SnapEx community on YouTube live chat.
Okay, so quite a lot of them are asking questions. Okay, so I like the one from Dominica Kohn, okay? Can you list 1 to 3 killer features of your project that makes it ahead of your competitors? What is your competitive advantage and what do you feel most confident about? That is one that I am absolutely delighted to have, okay?
Okay, so you have picked the questions, right?
Yeah, correct. Okay.
All right, cool, man. All right, so let me go through the questions in the live chat. Okay, some people are talking that we can go 1,000 times. Yeah, it's possible, as long as we have a very great, very strong community. Everything is very possible.
Absolutely.
Is there any of SnapEx backend here? Yeah, here. Oh. Yes, can we make it 1,000 times? Definitely, right?
Hopefully. You never know.
If everyone is with us, then definitely. So we need all your support, we need everyone's support. Or have you guys had dinner yet? Yeah, to be honest,
I did.
Not yet.
Oh, I did.
I didn't yet.
Oh, I had a great dinner, Mexican food.
Oh, no.
Try not to
I
be
haven't
too
taken
jealous.
the dinner yet. Okay, guys, come. I'll put our questions in the live chat and let us see what are the questions. So we are. I think we are giving out a total 100 of airdrops, right, Carl?
Yes.
Let's pick 5 questions from the live chat. Come on, put up questions, put your questions. Oh, Blogtienao says, Snap on fire. Come on, and I should lost some weight. No, I think I look good on the in front of the camera. Oh, yeah. Oh. So who wants to get me McDonald's for my dinner? So let me choose the questions.
Okay.
All right.
So that was a bit of a difficult one to type out because there's so much. They're asking you to name only
in the committee,
3.
in the group? Yeah. Okay.
Messi Carlin saying he or she wants McNuggets. He is saying I'm his fangirl. Double cheeseburger from Jeremy Choi. Oh, I would love a double cheeseburger right now. Alice saying Ji Jung Ung should lose some
Send me my
weight.
address.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, get Jeremy Choi to send you a double cheeseburger. That would be great. Okay, so Lily has just answered there, saying great, thanks, Cathal.
Oh, it's a tough question. What do you want, dinner or me? Let me answer her.
And like we said, it's just like anything you want to ask, feel free to comment in the comment section here. There is no such thing as a stupid question, like I always say. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Anything you want to ask, just feel free to post it there. All right?
All right, so let's conclude in the BTA community, and we'll move to YouTube with you guys.
Oh, we got quite a lot of people joining from over there in the actual BTA community, which is really cool to see. It's one of the main reasons why we like doing these AMA sessions, because you actually really get to see quite a lot in terms of, I would say, okay, so next up we bring our community to 7,500.
Yeah.
Always a good milestone.
All right, so we have done in the BTA community, and we'll move to YouTube very, very soon. Please stay with us and ready your questions and put your questions in live chat.
Is Messi Carlin saying that Julian Ong or Jijong Ong should have some instant noodles? Olivia Wang saying 你自己翻译, ha 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 ha. And then of course Jijong Ong saying 不懂呢. And then of course it's Olivia Wang saying 不懂啥. Speaks probably a Dongbei girl or a northern girl. 不懂啥.
Sure.
That's good. That's good. Very, very good. Can you tell me more about your product development plans as well as what your okay, so Tang Mo Min, actually, so Julian, actually, Vietnam is very much your baby. You've been there for such a long time, and I believe that actually the question there from and actually afterwards I will answer JM Plays. Okay, so do you want to answer?
How many language do I speak?
Well, I'll tell you the question from Tang Ngo Min first. Can you tell me more about your development plans as well as your intention to be deployed in Vietnam? Okay, answer that one first, Julian.
Yeah, let's move. Oh, hold on. Let me reply that in BTA.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that part.
Oh,
Very
we nearly
important.
forgot that. I had so much fun in the live chat,
I really enjoyed that. One of the most fun AMAs that we have done. I like that.
We nearly forgot about this.
Big announcement coming from Julian. Okay, so Julian actually speaks 5 languages, okay? Malay, English, Hokkien, also known as Minanhua. He speaks Cantonese and he speaks Mandarin. So you never know. Sometime we might have a competition, a live competition, to see who speaks better Mandarin. And like I said, don't forget to join our community, to the actual BTA community. Okay. So yeah, the answer is Julian speaks 5 languages. I only speak 4. Puts me to shame. Okay, so JM Plays. You asked me a very good question there, okay? How would you bridge the gap between internet money and real money with Snap, since most advertising firms might fight in hindrance to first buy tokens and then proceed with their advertising efforts, okay? So JM Plays, I believe that is a very good question, and that is something I will endeavor to answer right now, okay? So one of the big issues that I mentioned before is that a lot of companies or internet companies or digital assets companies lack the ability to enter into traditional finance for a number of different reasons. Number one, before they get licensed, they often lack the correct compliance and regulatory procedures in their operations. That's a very big issue, and they often get found out when they apply for licenses, be those in Europe, in the States, in Southeast Asia, wherever you're going. Okay.
Wait, Cal. So you say what big announcement coming from Julian in the committee? What kind of announcement?
Oh, about the exciting airdrops and prizes coming from the people here.
Oh, I think they are waiting us.
Oh yeah. If you want to announce that again, just say, who doesn't love the idea of getting more stuff? Okay. So yeah, to answer that, so basically a lot of them lack the ability to do that. In addition, they lack the ability to be able to onboard some of the conventional financial services, different things like stock, indexes, CBBCs, and lots of different things that are out there. We actually do have the ability to make that happen. And actually our licensing announcement with granting was kind of the culmination of months of hard work behind the scenes. And one of the big things is when a lot of companies say they work very hard behind the scenes, you don't really know what they're doing. And that's kind of why we want to do these live streams on, multiple times per week, because it builds that sense of connection and you get to find out exactly what we are doing. Okay, so AL has asked us, when is the Snap token public sale? So there are going to be 2 rounds, okay? The first round is going to be the private sale for the Snap community. That should be done at the end of November. And there will be a following one, which will be the actual public sale. So that's one that everyone can participate in, and that will take place in the middle of December. So we're very excited about that. We are very ready to offer our value-added services, our tokens, and more to the community as a whole. So there's a lot of exciting stuff, a lot of things that are happening, and we're really ready to make this happen as a whole. Okay? And because the BTA community have been very good to us, I'm going to keep their Telegram open, just as a continued advertisement for our followers here. Okay, so right now, I'm waiting for my airdrop. Lots of people are waiting for their airdrops. Okay, that's really good to see. It shows that there's a lot of interest in what we are doing. Okay, somebody is asking where our Snap token is going to be listed. Okay, so it will be initially available on the actual SnapEx website. There will be a link and an announcement made very, very soon on that. Afterwards, it will be listed on Uniswap, okay? And there will be more listings coming up. So those will be announced, those will be ready, and you're going to find out quite a bit about it in the coming number of months ahead, okay? So my dinner is, lots of people talking about their dinner in here for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. Okay.
So, Cal, so you need to choose the questions and answer them. So, to allow them to claim your prize.
Okay, yes. So, let me go through them first, okay?
Okay, let's
So
see.
we'll start off with
choose the question.
Tango Min. Tango Min. Okay?
Yeah.
I believe that his question was very, very good. So Tango Min, he said, and I believe that this is one that's more appropriate for you to answer, Julian. Can you tell me more about your development plan as well as your intention to be deployed in Vietnam? Thanks a lot. Okay.
Okay, so I'll answer these questions. Can the SnapEx official please help us to pin his questions and to allow him to claim his prize later on?
Correct. All right. The next one that I've already answered was one that came from, where is the person? Okay.
Unknown. Okay, I'll answer him.
So the other person was.
So our development plan in Vietnam, right? So it's very simple. We are partnering with a lot of Vietnamese partners, like for example, Blogtienao, which we have just done our AMA sections, and we have already formed partnership with most of the crypto communities here, like HC Capital, Saigon Trade Coin, Tuan Capital, to name a few. And I saw someone mention about the currency also, yeah. And we did form partnership with VNDT as well. So the Vietnamese can deposit and withdraw with VNDT, and you can swap to VND instantly on VNDT. So that's the plan. Yeah, Tan Ngọc Minh.
Great. Okay, the next one came from JM Plays, which I have just answered. JM Plays, get in touch with the administrators because you have just been selected. Your question was answered by me directly before Julian. But yeah, it's just to add on to what I spoke about there, that basically we are in sort of a position where we are in a unique vantage point to be able to enter into traditional finance, therefore actually avoiding a lot of the pitfalls that a lot of digital assets firms run into. Okay. Messi Carlton says tricky.
All right, Tan Ngọc Minh. So I hope I have answered your questions. Remember to contact our admin to claim your prize. And do remember, for all the winners, please remember to submit your SnapEx UID because the prize will be sent to your SnapEx account.
That is correct. Okay, can you tell me a bit more about your development plan? Okay, let's get a few more questions here. Somebody asked about, so Kim Al, security is so important in your project and platform. How does SnapEx keep its user assets and personal data safe from hackers? How do you manage if there is an attack on your platform? Okay, so actually we host our data on a couple of different service providers. Okay, these are Cloudflare and Amazon. meaning that actually, believe it or not, the possibility of an attack causing any disruption on our platform is severely limited. So it is very unlikely that any such instance could occur. In addition to that, upon depositing into the SnapEx ecosystem, the funds are actually stored in a cold wallet, meaning that it is safe from any hackers in that regard. Those are the main things. I mean, really, the system is robust. It was developed by, like I said, our CTO, who is an alumnus of Imperial College London. Really developed a very good system and one that is impenetrable to the outside. And that's something that we are really happy with. Okay, so...
Right, for the winner, please, those people that we have mentioned your name, please show our admins your YouTube account as well to prove that you are the winner.
Very important. Okay, so Lena, so Van Hang saying, I hope it. Okay, Jijong Ong, hope I've answered your question. Okay, that's very good, Mr. Jijong Ong. Keep those questions coming because I do enjoy them. I do enjoy answering them.
Yeah, so Carl, how many you have answered? One.
So far, I've answered two. One of them being security from what was it? His name was, let me find it here. The name of the person was Kim Al.
Yeah, can you actually type it up?
Kim Al. I'll get to that shortly. But those were some very good questions. So Kim Al, if you're watching, be sure to get in touch with our administrators and be sure to so let's get that open there.
Okay, we only select the questions related to the project. So those questions that related to our daily life, they are not considered as for the airdrops. So
they won't be eligible for the airdrops. That is correct. Okay, so Al has asked, will Snap Token be on any Launchpad? The answer is yes, we will of course be on a Launchpad. We're looking into a number of different ones, both within Vietnam and internationally, okay? So when I say the ones in Vietnam, one of them that we're actually, keep this quiet, but I mean, I shouldn't say keep this quiet because I'm announcing it on a live stream, but the one that will be done in Vietnam is going to be BSC launch, and we're going to do a few others internationally. So we're very happy to work with such a strong and vibrant community in Vietnam and in Southeast Asia. And there'll be far more to come, so be sure to stay tuned. So thanks for that, Al. A-L. Okay, somebody's asking about Binance, but I am not able to answer that at this moment in time.
Yeah, so Carl, so how many you have answered? Because I need to let the administrator know who are they.
Okay, so I have answered one from, let me get their names right now. Okay, so one of them being Kim Al, one of them being A-L, somebody,
A-L?
A-L, the person with the spacesuit. Somebody being, okay, Nana has a question, okay? Okay, so let's see, will it be Nana or somebody else, okay? When Snap Token public sale, so we have already answered that one. Okay. Let's see where else. Jackie Chong saying I speak Chinese really well. Thank you very much. Okay, so Can Lee Chan saying many encountered security differences in smart contracts, so does separate. We do indeed. We've answered that already. Messi Carlin saying, can Cathal speak Chinese? Yes, I can. Let's have a look at some of the others here.
Okay. Let me see what kind of questions. Oh, so JM, please. So it means Snap Token based in institutional in BSC, but it costs from high. So those now is considered as net in Binance chain also. Yeah, we do have the plan to go with multiple chains, whether it's on Binance or on, whether it's on BSC or on the other chain we are still considering. But yes, the answer is we will go for multiple chain. So let me, JM please. Now,
Some funny comments in there.
and please claim your prize.
Great. Quite a lot of good stuff coming in here. Quite a lot of good questions coming in here at this moment in time.
I've answered 2. So
And I've answered 2 as well. Okay, so let's see if we can get one more good question coming in. I believe there were actually a couple when I checked. I'm just checking a quick transaction code. Yes, indeed. So we got some good stuff there. Okay, so Marius, actually Trifam saying why I 100% trust SnapEx, so I have no questions. Well, I'm really happy to hear that lovely endorsement. It's a really nice comment. And once again, we're really sure that we're going to be trailblazers, that we're going to make an enormous impact in the market, and we're really happy to have you supporting us. Okay, JM Plays, it was really nice to actually see that. Actually, I'll just make a comment rather than answer a question. So he said that actually answering those questions is going to be very important for him to participate in the public sales. Believe it or not, it's not the only reason we want to do it, but if you want to talk to a project, you need to have a chance to engage with them directly. And that's why we are really happy to be here. It's why we're really happy to be on doing what we do, providing the value that we provide, and actually really being there to basically become that go-to platform for traders globally. Okay? And that's really
one more question, right? One more
correct.
question.
We got one more question, so we have to choose this one. Tree Fam saying nice things. Okay. Marius NG seems to have quite a few. What chains do the exchange support now? Okay, I believe Julian answered that one. And like we said, we're planning on integrating a few more chains into our system, such as Solana, Avalanche, etc. So there will be quite a few chains, not just TRC, ERC, BSC, but there will be far more. Okay. What are the benefits of holding Snap tokens? Benefits of holding Snap tokens are multifold. So you get free rebates, OTC rebates, overnight fee rebates. When you're talking about, for example, purchasing an NFT, you can also use that. You can use them if you're a seasoned trader to get discount on your list fees and on discounts on your copy trading fees. Okay. So quite a lot of really good things happening there. Somebody asking as well if there will be airdrops. No, there absolutely will be, and they will be continued airdrops all the way throughout this entire initiative. So like I always say, be sure to stay tuned because there is a lot that's happening.
So have you picked the 5th questions?
I was more so answering Marius's questions there.
Oh, okay. So Marius right?
Yeah. Yeah, just feel free to answer what you'd like with his questions there, okay?
Because we need to pick, right? I mean, we need to pick to.
I suppose Marius has asked multiple questions there. He's also asked about ambassadors playing a very strong role. I actually do firmly believe that you're 100% right there, Marius, that actually ambassadors play a crucial role in every project, especially if you're talking about its continued success, its growth, its ability to be able to communicate with new audiences, etc., ambassadors play a pivotal role in terms of dissemination of information of a project. And there really is quite a lot that ambassadors bring in terms of value and beyond. So that's a really good thing about ambassadors there, okay? That's on the exchange fluctuation, how much in each transaction. So if a person is depositing USDT, Marius there, I also strongly suggest that they use TRC instead of ERC. TRC for the very simple reason that basically the gas fee is significantly lower. Okay, that's a big thing about it. Okay.
Okay, so you have answered, you have picked how many questions?
I believe I've done 3, you've done 2.
All right, so we have 5 questions answered. All right, so for the winners, please contact our admins in the Telegram group and please screenshot your YouTube account to show that you are the winners and provide your SnapEx account URL to our admin to claim your prize. So each of you will get $20 worth of Snap tokens, and the airdrop will be sent directly to your SnapEx account when we launch the tokens.
Correct.
Right, congratulations to all the winners.
It's really good to actually have that, and I'm really happy to see such activity there.
Okay. Yeah, so I think we have answered, we have picked 5 questions, and I think we should conclude the live stream today, Carl.
I believe so too. Once again, thank you so much to everybody for joining. I want to say that it has been an absolute blast. I've really enjoyed it. And once again, feel free to let us know anytime. Once again, be sure to join our Telegram
community.
For
those questions didn't get selected, don't worry. We'll have another section on tomorrow, and you still have chance to win the prize.
That is 100% correct.
So let's conclude here, and we're happy to have you guys here. And any questions, please go to the Telegram group. You can contact our admins, and once in a while, Carl and I will some chat with you guys as well. So please feel free, please join our group and just have fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Right. And we're really excited about continuing this engagement with you guys.
All right. I need to conclude the session now because I want to take my dinner. I'm waiting for my burgers.
Whoever offered to pay for his cheeseburgers, he will actually take you up on the offer. I know Julian very well.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Let's have a great day.
And have a good night.
All right. Over and out. Thank you so much.